the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And it is Wizard basketball tonight as the Washington Wizards go up against the Phoenix Suns. Looking at the last game for the Suns, it was a loss to Utah. They got caught flat-footed, lost a game they felt should have been theirs. Looking to turn the page here. Guys, let's dig into some of the players who might be, less known to the viewers and talk about some of the more underrated players.
Here in Washington, D.C., what an incredible shot. The Iwo Jima Memorial, and in the distance, the Capitol Building and the Washington Monument. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burke's on the sideline as well. The Washington Wizards come into this one after their win against the Celtics in Boston.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. The crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Andersen in at center. Brandon Knight is out there with Booker. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Andersen in at the small forward position. Now, here is Morris. And finished off by Andersen.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
There's a screen by Gortat. Wall attacking. He wants to get it to Nene and does. Morris with the rebound. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Jazz in Utah.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. That's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup, their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
Sounds like they'd like to keep this a low-scoring affair. This could be one of those grind-it-out kind of games.
And I'm sure that would suit them just fine. It may not be what the fans want to see or hear, but a win is a win. Come on now. A W is a W, and that's what you're playing for.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Knight. They set the pick. Markieff Morris again. Morris has got his second bucket.
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. Come on now. He doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Wall. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Connects on the 17-footer.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside Knight to the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Andersen outside. And Booker kicks to Morris. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Nene. The Suns shooting their first free throws of the night. The free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Ball against Knight. Now here's Beal. Not a lot of room. The three from Dudley. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Knight against Wall. Knight passes to Andersen. Down low. Here's Morris. And it's blocked. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. All with it. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And Nene with the basket on the assist from Beal.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition.
Now here's Andersen. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Andersen, a screen on Wall. Knight. Rebound, Washington.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure you appreciate it.
And Wall with the slam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Now here's Wall. He's got 5. Passes to Gortat. Gortat with the screen for Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Andersen with the block. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Knight. Here's Gortat. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gortat's got his first points of the night.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket. And let's take a look now at Markieff Morris's number. How's the last month of basketball?
You need to calm down.
12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And, guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Morris. Suns moving the ball around. Pass to Andersen. Over to the left wing. Now here's Booker. He's covered by Beal. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nene. A quick look now at some big men that have been rock solid over the past 10 games. The top shooting centers and power forwards in the NBA. Freak number 1.
You know, he's gotten to the top of that list because he has a terrific sense and touch around the basket. He just finds ways to convert low post opportunities.
Yeah, I concur with that. But it's not just finesse with him, guys. I mean, he can use his strength as well. He'll get his points the soft or the hard way.
2 on the clock.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Yeah, those are the shots you want. But they've been trickling out on them, guys. They've just got to stay with it. Persist in getting those good shots inside, and they'll drop.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Andersen's got his second bucket tonight.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Carter-Williams against Wall. Here's Nene. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. And Andersen kicks to Carter-Williams. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Nene did not like that one.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And so it's Washington with it after the Suns pick up 2. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Carter Williams. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the Suns and how they rank in the NBA right now. 6th in free throw percentage, 9th in field goal percentage. And you know what? They're also in the top half of the league in scoring second chance points. There's room for improvement there, but I don't think they're too disappointed with what they've done in that area so far.
Yeah, and getting back to their free throw percentage, you know, it might seem like a small thing, but sometimes it's those little things that can put a team over the top.
Wizards have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Gortat with a screen on Carter Williams. Wall dishes to Gortat. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Suns trailing. Now here's Carter Williams. 6 points for him. Left side Andersen to the left wing. Here's Chalmers. They shoot again, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Washington. The dish to Dudley. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Dudley. 2 shots. Second free throw, no good. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Carter Williams kicks to Chalmers. Chandler the pass to Tucker. And there's the 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Clippers. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out Phoenix, 8.5 games behind them.
And seeing where the Suns are, there's been such a different feel to them this season. The confidence that was completely absent from last year's squad is back, and they pulled themselves here into contention.
Yeah, and it's time to think about making an even bigger jump forward. This is a franchise clearly headed in the right direction.
It's deflected. Oubre with the steal. Here's Temple. Carter Williams covering. To the wing on the left. There's the pick. And Neal kicks to Temple. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Gortat. And again, Washington with the triple.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
.58 seconds left in the first. Now Carter Williams. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tucker with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. Chalmers' shot is no good. Wizards leading by 7. Wizards passing it around. Here's Oubre. He had 13 points in the win against the Celtics in Boston. Here's the teardrop. Solid defense right there from Andersen.
They've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
Carter Williams with the bucket.
MCW, Michael Carter Williams, one of the few players that can get a shot like that up and down.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls! And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother...
She definitely put the ball in my hand. She's the one who...
Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but I'm not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash-talking them when she beats them in a game of horse. Bradley's not only got a special J, but he's got a pretty good disposition, too.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. Bradley Beal is out there with Garrett Temple. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz got down to business. He had 55 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And Gortat kicks to Beal. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Wizards lead by 5.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
Morris dishes to Andersen. Power down with both hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time.
Oh!
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Wall against Knight. And Wall kicks to Beal. No good. Good work defensively by Morris. Suns trail by 3. Here's Knight. Wall grabs the board.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
There's a screen by Gortat. Nene with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Beal. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Beal's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Nene, the screen, and there's the feed to Temple. The pass to McCallum, kicks it to Temple. In the corner, Neal with it. Clock at 6. Hits it from three-point range. Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here is Carter Williams. 8 points for him. And Chalmers kicks to Andersen. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Good on the second free throw.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Andersen. He's got 11 points and 2 rejections. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot blocking skill too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance.
Here's Temple, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Neal. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Andersen. Andersen's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've been strong on the board. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game. I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Neal's shot is off.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Knocks it loose. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Carter Williams, the pass to Andersen, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Here's Temple. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so it's a...
Rebounding certainly a big part of the contributions you've made early in this one. Do you think this game is going to come down to which team hustles the most?
Yeah, it's going to be...
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Really hard to fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but, you know, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Andersen, he's in at center. Markieff Morris is out there with Andersen. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Booker in at the 2. Inside, here's Nene. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Shoots from the elbow, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Wizards have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And so Wall nails both of them. The Suns leading.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Knight with it. Morris with a screen on Wall.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Knight against Wall. Knight kicks to Morris. Outside Knight. Puts it up from 12. Again, Phoenix.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Beal. Defense right on him. Fades away. The shot will not go. And Phoenix the other way now. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Knight. Got a hand on it, but they get it back. And he gets it to go. 8 points for Markieff Morris.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backboard.
And that one's good. Nene's got 4 points in the quarter.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Morris a screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Andersen.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizzards was getting across in their huddle. He told Nene that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork, those were the messages. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Phoenix leading by 4.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Knight, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's Wall with the drive. Phoenix grabs the miss. Andersen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Booker looking for Andersen. He gets it there. Knight wide open, and he's good on the 3-ball. Knight's got 8 points.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Beal dishes to Wall. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Oubre's checked in for Nene. Suns leading by 5.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Booker. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Morris, left side, the 11-footer. Here's Andersen, who's back up. No good. Gortat with the defensive effort. Washington's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. There's a screen by Gortat. Shot off the screen. Beal can't get it to go.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
It's Knight with the drive. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Knight's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
And the foul called on Brandon Knight. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Knight against Wall. Now Beal. He's got 7. Gortat, the pass to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Wall with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Wall, that's good.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Outside Knight. Here's Andersen. Andersen outside. At the top of the key, Knight. Knight gets a screen from Andersen. Freak sets a screen for Knight. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
And Wall kicks to Beal. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Morris, no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Dishes at the wall. He kicks to Dudley. Wizzards passing it around. Beal the pass to Gortat. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Gortat's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Gary Neal's checked in for Beal. And for the Suns, Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Markieff Morris. P.J. Tucker comes in for Andersen, and it's Carter Williams in for Knight. Wall attacking. Andersen with the block. 3-on-3. Booker dishes to Andersen. Over to the wing. Feeds it to Booker. Left side Andersen. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Andersen with the block. And here is Carter Williams. He's got 8. Carter Williams off the pick from Andersen. Carter Williams kicks to Andersen. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. And it's a 6-point Suns lead. The Wizards have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. To the middle. Here's Gortat. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Gortat's got 10 points.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And finished off by Andersen.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Oubre passes to Wall. Launches it. Count that one. Wall's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Chandler with the screen on Wall. Carter Williams against Wall. Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And Wall kicks to Oubre. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the third. Gortat misses.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Dudley.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Chandler with the screen on Wall. Carter Williams dishes to Chandler. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's Carter Williams. 8 points for him, and finished off by Andersen.
How about that, breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Wall passes to Gortat. Now here's Here's Oubre, guarded by Tucker. Oubre can't get it to go. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Tucker kicks to Carter Williams. Freak sets a screen for Carter Williams. He feeds it to Andersen. All with the steal.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Here's Temple. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. McCallum is out there with Garrett Temple. And it's Washington with the ball. 7-point differential. Wall against Knight. Passes it to Neal. Stolen by Andersen. Knight with it. Morris with a screen on Wall. Now here's Knight. Morris with a screen on Wall. Knight. Tipped away. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Andersen. And the Suns miss again. Washington has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Wall dishes to Neal. Here's Beal. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Beal's got 10 points here in the second half. Phoenix leading by 5.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Knight. He feeds it to Morris. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. And that's 17 points for Markieff Morris.
It's such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Outside Knight. Knight gets a screen from Andersen. It's Knight with the drive, and it's blocked. In transition, here come the Wizzards. McCallum with the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Knight kicks to Andersen. Here's Wall. Goes back up. And the layup is good. And it's now only a 1-point Phoenix lead.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
And finished off by Andersen.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Now Chalmers. Morris a screen. Knight passes to Andersen. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Washington making some changes. Gortat's checked in for McCallum. Nene comes in for Beal. And Dudley subbed in for Garrett Temple. Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. It's Wall with the drive. Nene with it. Guarded now by Morris. That is good.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Suns leading by 3. Knight kicks to Andersen. He dishes it to Booker. And he gets it to go.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
That free throw good from Andersen.
Stay tight on him.
Good on both.
In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
Wizards trail by 5. Outside, Wall. 14 feet away. The rebound by Andersen. Andersen's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Gortat with the block.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Nene with it. Guarded now by Morris. 6 to shoot. On its way from Neal for 2. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Andersen dishes to Morris. Morris with a screen on Wall. It's Knight with the drive. Here's Booker. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 6 assists now in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizzards was getting across in their huddle. He urged his players to keep fighting, saying, "We're right there, but the margin of error has shrunk. We've got to play aggressive and smart." Guys?
Wall passes to Neal. The dish to Dudley. The rebound by Andersen.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Knight gets a screen from Andersen. Knight kicks to Andersen. Pass to Andersen. Suns moving the ball around. Andersen dishes to Andersen. Knight on the wing. Releases. The shot is off. Nice D from Wall. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And stolen by Knight.
You got it.
Here's Andersen, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat.
It's been a nice game for Andersen. He has 8 points and 3 steals. He may have saved his best for last here in the 4th.
And that's the kind of timing you really want, guys.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
So for the Wizards, Oubre's checked in for Dudley. Temple comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's McCallum in for John Wall. And then for Phoenix, Jerebko's checked in for Markieff Morris. P.J. Tucker comes in for Andersen. And it's Chalmers in for Booker. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
And even that might not be enough.
Greg, what do you think?
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on the comeback.
12 seconds left in the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
Got it. Get the ball
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nene the pass to Oubre. And another miss by Washington. So the Suns win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway. Interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half. What are your thoughts, Kenny?
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
His play tonight, Ernie, was finally a bright spot for them because, you know, they had a very rough stretch of games. It's been a while since their last win, and he was not content on playing a supporting role and letting them lose another one. He came on strong, took over, and put an end to the losing streak.
And that wraps things up.
You need personal assistance, your total Discord plan. It does not really matter.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, the term basketball IQ is constantly thrown around these days. What exactly is meant by that? Because I don't have it.
Ernie, I have
basketball
no
IQ.
idea. You know, you can be smarter than me if you want to. You can be a Rhodes Scholar, but you know what I will do to you. Doesn't necessarily mean you make good decisions on the basketball court. Basketball IQ, that term is overrated.
Maybe Kenny has an answer to this one.
Well, I think most people, when they first hear about it, they're talking about seeing the floor, having the ability to operate in the flow of the game, and understand that
A fly over all the bright lights and flavor that Miami has to offer. Nothing goes together like the Heat and Miami as we get ready for an interconference contest here at the American Airlines Arena. Phoenix right now in the middle of a road trip. They're still compensating for the loss of Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, and they're very happy to know that he'll be back on the court soon. But I'll be interested to see how it affects their chemistry when he does come back. That's always a challenge. They've got a good thing going right now, and they've actually been playing excellent basketball without him.
I tell you what, though, Clark, those are the kinds of problems we'd all like to have. I mean, this team has been getting it done in his absence, and hopefully he can return and deliver a jolt of energy, if you will, to really maybe put them over the top.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Andersen in at center. Markieff Morris is out there with Andersen. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. Now, here is Knight. Morris a screen. Andersen kicks to Morris. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Here's Wade. Kicks to Dragic. Bosh, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Dang for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Tang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Eric Spoelstra. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, "We do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape." We'll see if that holds true, guys.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the information. I think, guys, it's not the first time that shooting has been a focus for this team.
Not at all. I mean, a lot of their offensive philosophy really centers around their ability to create and take good shots.
And, of course, that's something that a lot of teams would benefit from, guys. I mean, they're looking to play a very cerebral and disciplined game today.
Morris with the bucket.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Dragic following the basket by Markieff Morris. Dragic kicks to Diaw. Outside Bosh from outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They defeated the Wizzards in their last game.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like to foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Knight against Dragic. And there's the pass to Wade. Bosh, the screen. Off the screen. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Wade's got his first 2 points of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Knight against Dragic. Outside Knight. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Knight against Dragic. And it's Dang in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And that's now 6 points for Luol Deng. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Clippers.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
Here's Dragic. Here's Diaw. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And that one falls for Diaw. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Suns trail by 3. Outside Knight. Andersen, a screen on Dragic. Knight dishes to Andersen. Can't make good off the screen.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Dragic kicks to Wade. A floater, and he lays it up and in. Wade's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
From 15 feet away, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Wade's got 6 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Knight. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring and setting up his teammates.
Andersen against Diaw. Andersen can't get it to go.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Pass to Diaw. And that one hits back iron. Suns trail by 6. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his first basket of the night.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control.
You need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Now, most coaches will tell you, you need scoring in the paint to be successful. And here are some big men around the league that have been providing plenty of that over the last month. Freak number 1.
That is major. Love to get more and more of that from him going forward, because a scoring big man like that, guys, it's never easy to come by.
Especially not one with the arsenal of moves this fella has. He's mastered the art of low post offense, and no matter what look the defense throws at him, he typically has a counter.
Now here's Green. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. And the basket by Diaw.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Andersen, and that one is stuffed right through.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Andersen. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And then how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he was the intimidator.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Carter Williams. And the Heat with some changes. Winslow's checked in for Wade. And Brooks subbed in for Goran Dragic. And then for Phoenix, Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Markieff Morris. P.J. Tucker comes in for Andersen. And it's Chalmers in for Booker. Pass to Ori. Chandler with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Brooks kicks to Green. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And the Heat lead by 10.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And here's Chalmers for 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Green passes to Brooks. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. His last 10 games have been exceptional. First in scoring, first in blocks, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Can't connect from short range.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Brooks with no one around. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Suns trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
Great open look there. Winslow's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Chandler. Carter Williams against Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the screen. Here's Carter Williams. And it comes off the front of the rim. Miami leading by 11. And there's Green on the assist by Brooks. Green's got 6.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
Right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
Forcing the issue too much.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. On the court for the Suns, Andersen, he's in at center. Booker out there with Brandon Knight. Then there's Andersen, and it's Morris in at the 4 slot.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards got down to business. He dropped a cool 33 points, and as usual, he was found patrolling the defensive end of the court, knocking back shots with great regularity. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Green dishes to Wade. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Nice numbers from D-Wade. 10 points and a steal.
The Heat have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Andersen passes to Booker. He kicks to Morris. Releases from 15, and it's D. Wade with the rebound.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
The Heat shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Knight kicks to Andersen. He feeds it to Morris. Diaw with the steal. Here's Green. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. The first one falls. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Phoenix. And both free throws good for Green. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. It's Andersen with the drive. Misses the layup.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Suns shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Carter Williams dishes to Booker. Back to Carter Williams. To the inside, Andersen. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Miami leading by 23. There's a screen. Green kicks to Dang. Charity stripe shot. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Andersen. Suns have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Andersen. Now here's Booker, guarded by Green. Here's Morris. Nice D from Dang. The Heat have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Outside Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Poked away. Here's Diaw. The rebound by Andersen. Andersen's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Booker the pass to Morris. Trains it from 17 feet out. Morris has got 6 points.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Green inside, working on Andersen. Green, no luck.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Andersen dishes to Carter Williams. Here's Morris. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Booker. He's right around 13 points a night, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Wade kicks to Green. That's good. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Andersen, a screen on Green. Off the screen. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Andersen's got his first 2 points of the night.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Andersen with the block. Wade against Morris. To the right side. Booker the pass to Andersen. Andersen dishes to Andersen. Feeds it to Carter Williams. From 13. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Carter Williams has got his first points in this one. The Heat leading by 17. Dragic kicks to Green. Andersen with the block. But they'll get another chance. Wade outside. The second chance effort. The dish to Diaw. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Wash comes in for Boris Diaw. And Winslow subbed in for Green. And the Suns also making a change. Chandler's checked in. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. Here's Wade on the money from 12 feet away. Wade's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Now here's Carter Williams. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Dragic. Wade passes to Winslow. Open and close and nails it. Winslow's got 5 now.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Offensive rebound. The three from Andersen. The shot will not go.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. You know, they did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Yeah, everything's been perimeter-oriented, and you have to be hitting shots to play that way.
Here's Bosch. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bosch has got 6.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
Morris checked in for the Heat. Brooks comes in for Goran Dragic. And then for Phoenix, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Andersen. Chalmers comes in for Booker. And it's Brandon Knight in for Carter Williams. 1:21 left in the second quarter. Andersen, a screen on Brooks. To halt the run, and Andersen slams it in.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Knight gets a screen from Andersen. Freak sets a screen for Knight. Stolen by Bosch. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one's good. Winslow's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Wade kicks to Bosch. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 3rd assist on the night. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Knight dishes to Tucker. Tucker gets a screen from Andersen. A nice shot by Tucker.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Wade drives in. Here's Winslow. Andersen with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
Well, Goran, just a quick...
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Got it.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Diaw in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's Knight with the drive. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. The feed now to Andersen. Down low. Here's Andersen. Nice D from Bosh.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Dang passes to Wade. Shoots from the line. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Andersen can't get it to go.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Wade kicks to Bosh, and Dragic has it in the corner. Diaw sets the pick for Dragic. Dang gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. 9 points for Luol Deng.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
No, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
On the wing, Deng. Diaw dishes to Dragic. Passes it to Bosh. Morris with the block. Now Knight. He's got 6. Morris with a screen on Dragic. Dishes it to Andersen. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Here's a look at some stats for Diaw. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Putting up about 10 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he continues to hone his game. I think the potential is there.
Oh, yeah, you can see the potential clearly, but it's raw, unrefined. He needs to keep polishing it up.
The Heat making a switch here. Green's checked in.
You need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock.
The top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. 4th, the Suns. The Heat in 5th.
Yeah, both teams on fire right now, shooting lights out from long range, and also great ball movement, I think, enabling them to create those terrific opportunities.
And it's Wade penetrating. Wade double team. And the wide open shot from Green. That 3 off the mark. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Knight with it. Now Green defending and finished off by Andersen.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Diaw sets the pick for Wade. From deep, Green. Good, and it's Diaw with the assist that time. Diaw's got 3 assists in the game. Freak sets a screen for Knight. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Boris Diaw. The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he makes the first. And the Suns making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. Knight hits them both. Wade with it. 17 points in the game. He dishes it to Green. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Back to Wade. Diao sets the pick for Wade from past the arc. No good from Dragic. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Carter Williams against Wade. The offensive rebound. Andersen gets in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Green against Andersen. Now here's Green. D right on him. Shot clock at 5. That doesn't go either for Green.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Utah. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Phoenix, right now quite a ways down below.
And right now for Phoenix, this season has definitely qualified as a success for them. Their failures were well documented a year ago, and this year the ups clearly outweigh the downs.
Well, last year I'm not sure there were any ups for them, period, Greg, but this season they've battled hard each and every night.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here is Carter Williams. Carter Williams off the pick from Andersen. Carter Williams, the pass to Andersen.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Miami's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Dragic kicks to Dang, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Wade kicks to Green. To the middle. Diao, the screen. That's good. And that's 13 points for Luol Deng.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Andersen dishes to Andersen. Back to Andersen. Morris right side. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here.
The drive by Wade. Shot left block, and it's blocked.
Move it.
Diao against Knight, and he's going up for the alley-oop, and finished off by Andersen.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Green against Andersen. The drive by Green misses from short range.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Andersen with the ball, now guarded by Dragic, kicks to Carter Williams. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Morey's checked in for Dang. Winslow comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Brooks in for Goran Dragic. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Phoenix. P.J. Tucker comes in for Andersen. Chandler with the screen on Brooks. The pass to Tucker. Fires the three. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got assist number 7 for him tonight. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Boris Diaw. And the Suns making a change here as well. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Brandon Knight.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Brooks against Carter Williams. There's a good screen. Brooks outside. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Chandler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Chalmers passes to Carter Williams. He kicks it to Andersen. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Chalmers. To the inside and finished off by Andersen.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
Yeah, he'll take those all day.
Brooks against Carter Williams. And it's Chalmers that time on the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Heat leading by 17. Brooks kicks to Winslow. Knocked away. Here's Bosh, and another basket for Miami.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Bosh, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 13 points for Chris Bosh.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Up top, Carter Williams. Brooks covering. Now here's Carter Williams. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Carter Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat out front, up 19. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change. The Heat leading by 19, setting the floor for the Suns. Andersen in at center. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chandler. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Booker in at the 2-guard. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Knight against Dragic. Knight into the lane. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
It's been a good night for Knight. He has 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
The Heat making a switch here. Diaw's checked in, and the Suns making a change here as well. Andersen, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Knight hits them both. Miami's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And it's Wade penetrating, and the shot is good. Wade's got 19 points.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Andersen dishes to Andersen. Pass to Knight. Soft touch off the glass. Knight's got 4 points this quarter.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Andersen with the block. Here's Knight. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Stolen by Bosch. Dragic against Knight. Dragic kicks to Diaw. He feeds it to Dang. To the middle. And there's the 3-second violation. Markieff Morris is checked in for your Rebco. Here's Knight. To the wing right side. Now here's Booker. Wade is covering, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Heat?
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 18. Knight passes to Andersen from 10 feet out, and there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Andersen. 16 points for Markieff Morris. Wade kicks to Dang. Morris against Bosch. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Knight. Feeds it to Morris. Puts up the baby hook. Another one falls for Phoenix.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Wade dishes to Dragic. Back to Wade. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Here's Dragic.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's off on the first. So he comes up empty at the line. Suns trail by 16. Knight with it. Wade picks him up. Morris a screen. Booker the pass to Andersen. Six on the shot clock. Knight wide open. The three-pointer no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wade against Andersen. The kick out to Dang. Takes the three. The basket good off the assist from Wade. 16 points for Luol Deng.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Morris against Diaw. Morris kicks to Andersen. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
It's been a good one for Andersen. He's got 12 rebounds and 4 block shots. He's doing all the things you can ask of a player in the low post.
Definitely. It's the blocks, the rebounds. You name it, he's done it.
Both free throws good from Andersen.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with a win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
That's good. And the Heat lead by 19.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Knight into the lane. No good. Dragic with some nice D, and it's the Heat on the break. Dragic is running. There's the dish to Diaw. The 11-footer. Andersen with the block, and he's able to get it back.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Suns trail by 19.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Knight.
Move the ball.
To the paint.
Sticking too much.
And finished off by Andersen.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
The Heat have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Diaw sets the pick for Dragic. Out to the wing. Launches a 3. And Diaw with the basket on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Now Knight. A step-back shot here, and too long on the shot.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And there's the feed to Diaw, and it's sent back by Morris.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Knight with it. Wade picks him up. Knight against Wade. Andersen a screen on Wade. Knight for 3. Again, the miss by Knight.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Dang dishes to Bosch. Stolen by Andersen. Inside, here's Booker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Diaw with the screen on Andersen. Wade kicks to Dragic. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Carter Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. Andersen outside. Andersen passes to Andersen. Andersen gets the screen from Andersen. Andersen dishes to Andersen. Passes it to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Andersen. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Bosch. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Or he's checked in for Miami. That free throw good from Andersen. He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat leading by 19. Diaw, the screen. The drive by Wade, and it's sent back by Morris. Diaw sets the pick for Dragic. Here's Ori. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Here's Carter Williams. Phoenix no good that time either. Heat have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And it's Wade penetrating. Dishes it to Diaw. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Diaw's got 9 points now in just the second half. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Dragic against Carter Williams. 17-foot shot on the way. That doesn't go either for Carter Williams. Dragic kicks to Wade. He dishes it to Dang. Back to Wade. The pass to Diaw. Morris with the block. And they'll keep possession.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
That free throw good from Wade. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter.
Let's get the ball inside.
Morris with a screen on Dragic. Carter Williams kicks to Morris to the inside, and Andersen slams it in.
Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Then kicks to Wade. Over in the corner, Diaw. And the three off target. The Suns have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Carter Williams against Dang to the inside. Diaw with the steal. Wade drives in. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Suns shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical
Chris, tell us a little bit.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now, Goran Dragic.
What a tremendous game for Dragic. This guy is a fantastic.
And folks, that's it for us.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. And our coverage tonight at the American Airlines Center, where the Dallas Mavericks will be going up against the Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. Got a couple of minutes here before tip-off. Let's talk about the best of the best. The category this time around, ball handling.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was Phoenix who was unable to get it done against the Mavericks.
And really, they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game. I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Brandon Knight is out there with Booker, and it's Andersen in at the 5, down low. Parsons' shot is off. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Parsons following the score by Phoenix. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. Morris kicks to Andersen. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And he makes both free throws. Not a fast start for the Mavericks. 6-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
And he sinks the second. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Booker with it. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And Andersen slams it in.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And so here is Dallas following the score by Phoenix. Knight against Williams. No one near him. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
And stolen by Knight. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Left side Williams, and stolen by Knight.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Pass to Andersen. Back to Knight. Andersen against Parsons. Shot clock at 6. Here's Knight. And that one hits back iron. Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Allen. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's Phoenix. They're on a 12-3 run. It's stolen by Mutombo. And here we go. Parsons heading to the hoop.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here is Knight following the score by Dallas. Andersen, a screen on Williams, over to the left wing. Here's Tucker. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Dishes to Williams. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that... was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Booker. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Knight gets a screen from Andersen. Knight into the lane. And the wide open shot from Morris. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Williams gets the bucket.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Knight passes to Tucker. It's Knight with the drive. Deflects the pass. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Parsons got the ball. And here they go. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Mutombo. Nowitzki's got his first points of the game.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Williams. Averaging 9 points per game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving, and of course, finds the open man.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for the Suns. Now here's Williams. Brandon Knight missing his last shot. Kicks it out to Parsons. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Freak is second.
Well, he's got great energy, Kevin, when he goes after the ball, and that's got to be contagious to the rest of the team, I would think. I mean, that kind of production on the glass is great at both ends of the court.
Now, here is Knight. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Andersen's shot is off.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Mutombo with some nice D.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Left side, Parsons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chandler with the steal. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. And Andersen slams it in.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Nowitzki outside. The 17-footer. And that one's good. Nowitzki's got his second basket.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Really a solid comeback effort here.
Now, here is Knight. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Here's Knight. Ray Allen picking up that last basket. Andersen kicks to Knight. Another shot. And Freak with the layup. Andersen's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Williams dishes to Nowitzki. Lets it fly from 18. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Maverics dancers.
Chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the Suns and how they rank in the NBA right now. Throw percentage, 8th in field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in blocks. That's pretty good. Not too bad.
Yeah, and getting back to their free throw percentage, you know, it might seem like a small thing, but sometimes it's those little things that can put a team over the top.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Spates checked in for Mutombo. Wright comes in for Parsons. Matthews, he's checked in for Allen. Devin Harris subbed in for Darren Williams. Now here is Harris. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Fast break, here come the Suns. And it's Andersen that time on the assist from Carter Williams. And the Suns lead by 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half, really getting after it defensively. Boy, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
Andersen passes to Chalmers. To the paint. And finished off by Andersen.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Suns getting the bucket. There's the bucket. Good. Matthews has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
There's the screen. Freak sets a screen for Carter Williams. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Chandler against Wright. Harris outside. Kicks it to Matthews. Out to the right wing. Spates. No good. That would have tied it.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And here is Carter Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Andersen slams it in.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
Mutombo is checked in for Spates. Chandler Parsons comes in for Wright, and Darren Williams is subbed in for Devin Harris. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Andersen in at center. E.J. Tucker is out there with Yarebko. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Parsons for 3. Rebound by the Suns.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He had 30 points, and as usual, he was found patrolling the defensive end of the court, knocking back shots with great regularity. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Ray Allen.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. Brandon Knight, 4th.
Boy, he's really done a nice job of looking for his teammates and getting them the ball on time and in rhythm, and it's resulted in more open looks for his team, and that's all good.
And Matthews kicks to Nowitzki. The dish to Mutombo. Feeds to Williams. Mutombo sets a screen. Williams attacking. He took good advantage of that screen. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Parsons' shot is off. Phoenix leading by 8. Here's Yarebko.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Andersen dishes to Booker. And the jumper is on the mark. Booker's got his first points of the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Nowitzki's shot's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And it's sent back by Mutombo. And now here comes Williams leading the break. That's good. And that's now 6 points for Chandler Parsons.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Over the last month, let's see how the Mavericks fared in the NBA ranking. 2nd in free throw percentage, 5th in fast break points, and they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And you mentioned their free throw shooting. Not a team you can get careless with defensively. They make you pay, sealing games at the line.
Knight with it, picked up by Nowitzki. A nice shot by Knight.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Matthews with it. He's guarded by Booker. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Matthews. They double him with Nowitzki. Here's Yarebko. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Yarebko's got 4 points in the quarter.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Williams against Knight. 13 feet away. Offensive rebound. Puts up the baby hook. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Nowitzki has been playing really well. He's got 8 points and the 1 steal.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And Andersen slams it in.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Parsons with it, working on Urebko, and he gets it to go. And that's 11 points for Nowitzki.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Knight against Williams, and stolen by Knight. By himself, rips down the breakaway slam. Great game for him, double-double now. 11 points and 11 assists.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Tucker the pass tonight. Looking for Andersen. He gets it there. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes,
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Andersen with the block. And they get it back. And here's Matthews for the 3. And that one's good. Matthews has got 6 here in this quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Knight against Parsons. And Tucker has it in the corner. Here's Andersen. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Spates checked in for Mutombo. Wright comes in for Chandler Parsons. And Harris subbed in for Williams. And the Suns here with a different look. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Urebko. Andersen comes in for P.J. Tucker. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Booker. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Brandon Knight.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And so that's the end of the first half. Suns ahead. They're up by...
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. But I don't try to force it on offense. Good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
Williams is out there with Allen. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Mutombo. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Williams kicks to Parsons. Pass to Nowitzki. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Suns leading by 7. Here's Knight. There's the pass to Andersen, and that one's good. Andersen's got 29 in the game.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And Williams, here we go. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Sun shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Morris, no good. Here's Andersen, and it's sent back by Mutombo. And here comes Parsons, leading the fast break. Allen, that's good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
It's blocked. They recover it. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Nowitzki's got 4 this quarter.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Williams against Knight. To the middle. And Andersen slams it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Parsons outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Parsons got 8 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Morris against Nowitzki. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, guys.
And guys, he always has such a firm grasp of exactly what the game plan is. He's always talking, making sure that all 5 guys are on the same page.
And Morris drops them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Here's Williams. 10 points for him. Andersen with the block. And now it's Knight running. He can go all the way. Count the bucket. Knight's got 13.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And the foul called on Brandon Knight. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Mutombo is screen on Knight. Williams dishes to Mutombo. Here's Parsons. Andersen with the block.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Suns leading by 5. Knight with it. Williams picks him up. Back to Knight. They double him with Nowitzki. Morris into the lane. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. 6 points for Markieff Morris.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Passes it to Parsons. Mutombo sets a screen. Williams kicks to Parsons. Looking for Allen and gets it there.
Some great play by Ray Allen tonight. He has 8 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
And Allen drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Inside, here's Andersen. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Parsons attacking. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Suns, number one.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 9th assist in the game now. Knight with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Booker gets a screen from Andersen. With the floater, Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mutombo sets a screen. Parsons attacking. Andersen with the block. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Spates checked in for Mutombo. Matthews comes in for Chandler Parsons. And Harris subbed in for Darren Williams. And Phoenix also making a switch. Carter Williams is checked in. There's the pass to Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Allen. Allen's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Tries from 10. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Matthews.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And Morris throws it down.
Man, that's an explosive move to the rim right there. Teammates are just loving that one.
They sure are, GA. He was soaring through the air.
Boy, I love the fact he's not backing down. Just, here I come, try and stop me. I love that kind of edge.
And it's Nowitzki missing.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot on. What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Harris kicks to Matthews. Spade sets a screen for Matthews. Andersen with the block. Knight passes to Andersen. Morris dishes to Carter Williams. Morris, no good. Mavericks trailed by 5. Now here is Harris. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Matthews with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Fader on the way. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Here's Andersen. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Andersen's got 39.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Nowitzki a screen. Outside Matthews. Nowitzki sets a screen for Matthews. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Spates. Nobody around. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here.
A nice shot by Tucker.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Matthews goes in. There's the feed to Spates. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Freak. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Jarrell Wright's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. And then for Phoenix, Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Markieff Morris. Andersen comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Chalmers in for Brandon Knight. Allen against Chalmers. Andersen, a screen on Allen. And Chalmers kicks to Andersen. Back to Chalmers. From deep three-point range. Outside for Carter Williams. He feeds it to Andersen. Back to Carter Williams. Over Allen. Here's Andersen. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Harris passes to Matthews. Wright sets a screen. Dishes it to Allen. On the wing, Harris. Allen against Chalmers. Allen drives in. Outside Matthews. Beyond the arc. That is good. Matthews has got 18 points in the game.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And Andersen slams it in.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Outside Matthews. Fader on the way. Phoenix grabs the miss. Andersen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
20 seconds left in the third. Carter Williams dishes to Andersen. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Pass to Spates. And he uses the glass on the layup. Spates has got his second basket of the night.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there.
Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, goodness.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Suns leading by 8. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Andersen, he's in at center. Booker out there with Chalmers. Then there's Andersen, and it's Chandler in at the 4 slot.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Williams kicks to Allen. Mutombo sets a screen. Feeds to Wright. And stolen by Chalmers. And now the Suns, a fast break. Chalmers with the ball. He dishes it to Andersen. Chandler, the pass to Andersen. Andersen kicks to Andersen. Back to Andersen. It's rebounded by Dallas. Parsons got 3 rebounds now in this one. Shoots from the elbow. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Chalmers dishes to Andersen. Back to Chalmers. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Back to Andersen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Andersen. 46 points and 7 big-time blocks. He's piling up the rejection to go along with the tremendous work he's done on the glass.
It's been about the paint and the way he's been able to control it all game long.
Mavericks making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. Markieff Morris is checked in for Phoenix. Nowitzki with the screen on Chalmers. Williams attacking. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The first free throw is good. Brandon Knight's checked in for the Suns. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Phoenix leading by 7. And stolen by Darren Williams. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Parsons attacking. No luck.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
That's good. And the Suns lead by 7.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Down low, here's Nowitzki. Can't get it to go. Nice defense from Andersen.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And the Suns making a change here. Tucker's checked in. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Williams kicks to Parsons. Mutombo sets a screen. And Parsons gets it to go. Parsons got 10 points in just the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And stolen by Parsons. "14 feet away. Andersen with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. They set the pick. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Over Andersen. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. And now it's only a 5-point Suns lead. The Suns shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Booker the pass to Morris. To the paint, here's Andersen. And he jams it with authority.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Nowitzki. Knight with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Morris. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Williams attacking. He kicks to Mutombo. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Kicks it to Tucker. Fires from 14. Morris, no good. Mavericks trailed by 5. Here's Parsons. Cannot hit.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Now off the inbound. Rejected by Nowitzki. For the three. The rebound by Andersen. Phoenix leading by 5.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Tucker dishes to Andersen. There's the double team with Allen. Morris outside. Clock at 6. And Booker kicks to Andersen. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And both free throws good for Andersen.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities.
Here's Mutombo. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Mutombo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Mutombo sets a screen. It's Williams with the drive. Mutombo kicks to Nowitzki. Right at the free throw line. Phoenix grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Williams kicks to Nowitzki. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Nowitzki's got 14 points here in the second half. Suns leading by 7. Poke loose. Andersen. And the shot is good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Nowitzki with the screen on Knight. Williams against Knight. Takes the 13-footer. Nobody near Parsons. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Morris against Nowitzki. Allen outside. Fires for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. And that's 13 points for Allen.
Dirk Nowitzki, he can dish the rock, too.
The Suns have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. To the left side wing. And it's Dallas with another.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Phoenix leading by 4. Knight kicks it to Tucker. And Andersen slams it in.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
That's good.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
It's stolen by Mutombo. Allen kicks to Parsons. The dish to Nowitzki. And he gets it to go. Now just a 2-point Suns lead.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Knight. can't get it to go. Williams with the defensive effort. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's Nowitzki penetrating, and it's all evened up. Nowitzki's got 33.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really, all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Spades is checked in. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Pass to Williams. Nowitzki again tonight. Shoots a fader, and it's Dallas with another.
Nowitzki is so smooth. Terrific shot maker.
The Suns have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And Tucker kicks to Morris. Suns moving the ball around. Down low. Will it go? It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
It sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
Williams comes with the double team. And it's Spades with the rebound.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Booker the pass to Andersen. Money!
That's a huge shot.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
"17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Williams. That's Nowitzki at the elbow. Here's Spades. Count it!
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson. Dirk Nowitzki. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
Just a...
And that brings us to